Yo, what is going on, guys? It is non-reality, and in today's video I am making a guide on Elvia Alter Imps. Now, Elvia Alter Imps is obviously an Elvia spot, and it can be done in a party of 2, but you can also do this solo if you are a bit over geared for the spot. I still recommend it as a solo spot if you're hunting the blue shards, which is the main reason you are going to be coming here. This spot is not good for silver at all. You can get, 300, 400 mil maybe if you do really well. The main thing you're going to be doing is for the blue shards. If you are doing this by yourself, you can expect anywhere between 15 to 20 blue shards depending on your drop rate. And then if you're doing this as a group or as a 2-man, you can get anywhere between 20 and 30 depending on the drop rate and efficiency of your pools. Everything else, though, is just a little bit of extra silver, but it still won't be a ton. So where do we go? First of all, you're going to be pathing to the northern plane of Serendia node. Then you are going to be placing down your tent and stuff right here. This is where the node is. It is just to the west of the node. Place your stuff down over here, and then we are going to be running over here. One quick thing to mention, make sure you have your Marnie stones in case you're going for the blue shards. They give you a ton of extra blue shards because there are a ton of mobs that spawn on this rotation. You'll be able to get like 3 to 4 extra from the Marnie stone every single hour. So to start off, we are going to this flag right here. You're going to be pulling all of the big elite mobs to this flag to kill them. I will show you, first of all, what I do for my solo rotation, and then I will show you both of the things to do for a duo rotation if you are doing it with a buddy. So for the solo rotation, we're going to start right here, and we're going to be looking north, and we're going to be coming over here. Now, the thing you have to do for this pool is you're going to want to make sure you kill all of the minions. Do not kill the Violent Soul. And then at the top, it says Imp Trainer and Fighters go berserk and will now chase targets further. So what you're going to do then from there is you're going to be going over to this pack and do the same thing. This pack here has 2 Violent Souls, but we're going to pull the ads. We're going to kill all of those out of the way. And like my other videos, I'm just not going to do it because it will be a lot slower and I want this video to be fast. And then you're basically just going to pull over to this pack right here. Do the same thing, kill the ads, wait for the big guy, come back over here to the flag. This is the first pull you are going to do. And then from here, you're going to be killing the Violent Souls. We'll do this real quick, just so I can actually show you what it looks like once you kill them. So we're going to be killing the Violent Souls. They are a bit tanky, like you can see, because this is a duo spot. So once you kill all of the Violent Souls that you pulled, there's going to be a ton of mobs that spawn. You're basically just going to mow down all of the mobs that spawn. And this is where you're going to be mainly getting most of your shards from. So once we kill most of the mobs, sometimes you're going to have to wait for your pets to pick up the loot, or maybe help the pets pick up the loot, because there are a ton of loot that drops, especially if you're doing it as a party. Then once you pull that, those won't be respawned in time if you are a good AP DP. So you're going to be coming over here, killing this guy, pulling him over here, killing this pack, pulling him over here. We're going to be killing this last pack over here, and then once we do that, we're going to be running back to the flag. Make sure when you're running back to the flag on these longer pulls that you're not doing any movement skills like I just did, because they will de-aggro. You're going to be pulling them to this flag and then you're going to be killing them again. And that is basically the solo rotation. If you did that the correct way, this will be respawned and you'll just be able to go back and forth between those packs and these packs. Now, let's talk about the duo pool. So for the duo pool, the first person is going to do the same thing that I showed you. You're going to do this first pack up here, pull it to the flag, and then while they're doing that, the other person's going to come over here, pull this pack, and then run it back to the flag. Usually when I do this with my buddies, those 2 packs are the only ones they're able to pull by the time I get back. You want to try to get back at the same time just so you're not waiting for each other and whatnot. But then once you pull that and they pull that, you're going to kill everything here. There's going to be a ton of mobs that come up. And then the next pull, obviously, you're going to be doing the same thing that I showed earlier over here. And your duo partner will be coming this way, getting this pack and this pack here. If you are a bit slower, they can also pull this far pack instead of you pulling it, but I recommend you pull it because it is a lot easier. So once you pull those 2 packs, obviously you're going to be coming back to the flag to kill the mobs, and then you are going to start over again. Now, since this is an Elvia spot, there obviously are weapons that drop on the ground that are like the spirit buffs that you would see at any other Elvia spot. I'd only recommend picking them up if you're doing this in a solo spot, or you're like not too geared. If you do it as a duo, you usually end up killing the mobs way too fast and you'll end up over rotating. And this is one of the longest pull spots for this area. There's another rotation over there, but it is really short. So just don't use Elvia weapons if you are doing this as a duo, but feel free to do it if you are a solo. Last thing to mention is that sometimes you'll get the Dastard Beg to spawn, which is like the field boss that you'll see in like the Dark Rift, which is just, you know, another event where the Dastard Beg spawns. You can kill him. It's like a boss, and then he'll spawn a bunch of minions, and you'll get a bunch of extra loot, which is really nice. Yeah, that's basically it for the Altar Imps. Hopefully that made sense, and hopefully it helped you with the rotation. If you did like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.